What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm team building around Milotic for Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. The set that I have right here is Flame Orb Marvel Scale, which makes it a great check to basically the entire tier's physical offense, so that's really great. Unfortunately, it doesn't get toxic anymore, so I'm actually running Mirror Coat, which could be cool tech to lure like a Clefable. Also, if our Rotom tries to Volt Switch out on us, we can just go ahead and Mirror Coat whatever comes in, and it'll probably end up OHKOing that Pokemon because we have very limited SPDF investment now. When I build around a bulky Pokemon, I like to form a good defensive core right off the bat, and there's a Pokemon in OU called Ferrothorn that forms a really good defensive core with Milotic, because Milotic covers the big fire weakness, and then Ferrothorn can take on both the electric and the grass weakness for Milotic, so that's really good. Let's go ahead and run Leftovers. The one weakness that's not covered right here, I believe, is Ferrothorn's fighting weakness, so that's something I have to consider. Let's run Power Whip with Leech Seed, Gyro Ball. I think I'm going to run Spikes. I could run Stealth Rocks too, but I could see myself adding another Stealth Rocker later. I'm going to leave it as Spikes for now, and if I don't add another Stealth Rocker, I'll probably make it Stealth Rocks, but honestly, Spikes deck doesn't even seem that bad with like a bulkier team. Let's go ahead and run minus speed, and then 4 in SPDF, so this forms really good defense, but I definitely want a good wall breaker now. The combination of these two does not break through Corviknight at all, as well as Toxapex, and T-Specs are actually really annoying. What can do that for me then? Breaking through those two, I guess like Hatterene with Mystical Fire doesn't do that badly, but I don't think that actually takes on Mandibuzz or Corviknight very well. So, yeah, because Mandibuzz like eats up Dazzling Gleam due to the fact that it's so SPDF. Another option is Toxtricity wouldn't be that bad. It would provide me the fighting resist that I need. As well as just Overdrive spam against Mandibuzz, Corviknight, and Toxtricity sounds really good here. Because knockoff spam for Mandibuzz is actually really annoying. Let's go with Spec Toxtricity. I do plan on using Shift Gear at some point, but I don't think today is the day for that. I'm going to run Volt Switch Breaker just for immediate pressure with Overdrive, Sludge Wave, and Boomburst. So yeah, now we have somewhat of a fighting resist, but I mean, the one big fighting type in the tier is Conkeldurr, and those are an Earthquake. I guess if I'm really expecting like the Drain Punch, I can pivot this in, but I don't know, we'll have to figure out the scenario. Let's run 4 in SPDF, and great, now we have a way to pressure Clefable as well, because we still don't have a good Clefable switch in, but besides the Mirror Coat, we have a better way to check it now. Now from here, Speed Control would be really valuable, because like Scarf Hydreigon can Dark Pulse through this team pretty easily. As well as just like setup sweepers like Dragon Dance, Gyarados would be kind of annoying, although they have like no way to break their Ferrothorn anymore, so maybe I can check that. Are there any other threatening setup sweepers I'm scared of? I guess like Shift Gear Toxtricity with Fire Punch actually does work against my team. So a Scarfer that outspeeds Scarf Hydreigon, as well as Shift Gear Toxtricity would be great. What could do that? Shift Gear Toxtricity tends to run like Modest or Adamant with a Fire Punch and Boomburst and all that, so maybe like a base 100 Scarf or rather Mew? Are there anything else like besides Mew and Flygon? Flygon actually doesn't look that bad here, because it's able to pressure Pex as well. Let's go Flygon. Because I'm pretty sure Scarf Flygon, it obviously checks Hydreigon, but I'm also pretty sure it outspeeds the Toxtricity after a Shift Gear. So let's run U-Turn, Earthquake, Outrage, and I can run Fire Punch here, which is actually really good because it wears down Ferrothorn somewhat, which actually really helps out these two, so I like that. Let's run Jolly. Doesn't provide me much defense for the team. Obviously, these two don't provide that at all, so do I really need more defense between... Like, I already have these two, that's the thing. From here, what does the team need now? The team definitely struggles with Seismitoad, like besides Ferrothorn, which is just going to get a Rock Stop on and then they just switch out. Seismitoad is definitely an issue. Also, a Clefable switch-in would be great, as well as a Hatterene switch-in, because I could go Toxtricity. Although, what even switches into those two in the tier? I feel like I just need another check, if anything. Are there any good like Steel or Poison types? I would be doubling up on Poisons, but like a Steel type would be great, like an offensive Steel type. Duraludon, Durant. Another problem I'm seeing is Galarian Corsola. That's definitely something I can't break just yet. Anything good? Lucario wouldn't be bad. I've used that recently though. Let's try to find something new. Anything down here? Salazzle, okay, never mind. Salazzle could be the way to go. Doubling up on poisons, though, it would give me, like, all the fairy type checks I need, but like, a Nasty Plot Salazzle with Toxic actually sounds really good here, because it's able to Toxic Pokemon like Corviknight and Toxapex despite their typing, and then we can use Nasty Plot plus Flamethrower to break through Galarian Corsola. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna stick with Corrosion. I'm gonna run Heavy Duty Boots just to make sure we can come in as many times as we can. I know the boots don't really allow us to tank hits, but at least we don't get worn down by rocks over time, so let's run Flamethrower, Nasty Plot, Sludge Wave, and Toxic. So the reason I love this is because we can pressure like offensive teams with a really high speed stat, but then Nasty Plot plus Toxic does really well against defensive cores as well. Okay, one Pokemon left. What does the team need now? I could definitely see Dracovish being a problem. I mean, Milotic probably eats that up if it's not choice banned. I would love some priority on the team. We have like none of that. So like Conkeldurr wouldn't be bad. Togekiss wouldn't be that bad either. No priority there. Do you get extreme speed still? It still gets extreme speed, which is kind of funny. I was thinking about adding like another Scarfer with Togekiss just as a fairy type, but I don't think that'll be that good. Conkeldurr with Mach Punch. Like, the thing is, Galarian Darm is now banned in the tier, so I don't even know if I need that. What else would it help out with? It still says OU, but if you try to add it to your team, then it won't work. It would help out with Hydreigon, which could be a secondary check. I think I'll do it. Just a good revenge killer, as well as just a wall breaker. We have lots of wall breaking potential on this team, but I think Flygon will give me like all of the speed control I need. Let's just run Guts Conk. And I think I'm just going to forego hazard control on this team because I have boots on Salazzle anyway. Let's run Mach Punch with a Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, and Earthquake. And I think that'll be the team. Not max speed though. 20 speed. And near max HP sounds fine. So yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and make sure the abilities are right. They are. Let's go ahead and play. Okay, I have a game. My opponent's team is like really offensive, so I gotta watch out for Pokemon like Kommo-o, Nasty Plot Gengar under Sticky Webs. That's all gonna be an issue. I could lead Salazzle and Flamethrower, but it might take a Thunder Wave right away, which I don't know how much I want that to happen. I also don't want to show my Scarf on Flygon though, so a little bit tough here, because yeah, Scarf Flygon looks great. I definitely just want to keep it in the back. I'll go Salazzle. Maybe they don't Thunder Wave right away, or maybe they just miss it. That would be perfect. But yeah, let's go for Flamethrower. Ideally, we don't see T-Wave. Yeah, they go for Webs right away. Okay, nice. And I can just follow it up with Sludge Wave, if I'm being honest. So let's go ahead and do that. I did just reveal that I'm not... I just remembered. This thing actually doesn't care about... What is your speed, by the way, Baracle? Baracle? 68. So Flygon should outspeed that. I could Toxic here. I think I actually will, but the thing is, Heavy Duty Boots makes me ignore Webs, so I kind of want to switch out. I'm going to Toxic. Yeah, because they're obviously going to set up, and I can't let that happen for free. And now the play is to... I'm going to go hard Pharaoh here. I don't think they're cross-chopping right away. Yeah, they go right for Liquidation, which makes a lot of sense. Now I'm going to get in Milotic on the fighting move. Okay, I think they would have clicked the fighting move by now if they had it. What else do I need Ferrothorn for, I guess is the question. It doesn't really... I mean, it does help out against Grimmsnarl, but not if it's bulk up, so I think I just Power Whip. They did have Cross Chop and missed. That's actually kind of big. Yeah, they just made them so weak to, like, Salazzle. They get in Kommo-o. This could be Substitute, so I gotta keep that in mind. If I really want to switch out, I think I go Salazzle here to break the sub. Conkeldurr is also not a bad play. But it checks Hydreigon. This is not going to break the sub because I don't have Ice Beam. Yeah, I think I go Salazzle here. As it just goes for Clanger's Soul. Okay, that's okay. Let's just go for Sludge Wave. I might have to sack off my Flygon just to revenge this. I'm still faster, by the way, because of their nature, it looks like. Oh, never mind. Does Earthquake kill? If Earthquake kills, that's great, but I don't think it does. This thing is really good. Kommo-o. Like, doesn't it have, like, base 125 defense? Oh, never mind. It probably still dies. But let's put this nature on there. And give it +1 defense. 26 to 30 to +1 with no bulk. They're at 22. I'm going to go off the fact that that kills. Yeah, there's no way they're living this. Okay, get out of there, Kommo-o. That was actually scary, but I was able to get rid of it. Out comes Hydreigon. I can check this using Conk. I could just go hard Conk. Yeah, there's that. I just Mach Punch. I don't even care if they go Gengar. Like, Gengar can't beat me. Yeah, there's the Gengar. I'm actually going to make a mid-ground here and go right for Thunder Punch, because that'll put the Hydreigon potentially coming... Well, I don't see why they would bring it back in, actually. Let's go for Earthquake. That was Choice Specs. No, Life Orb, okay. Choice Specs would have killed me, jeez. Conkeldurr Spit F is not that great. I'm so used to like it having Assault Vest for some reason. This might go for Sucker Punch. But at this point, I think if I get the damage here, my Flygon can wrap it up. It actually goes for Bulk Up, which I'm not concerned about, just because Toxtricity should live one of anything. And I should just Sludge Wave here. Yeah, there's no way Darkest Lariat just straight up kills me. Okay, Life Orb Sucker Punch does, so that's an interesting thing. I'll go to Pharaoh then and just Gyro Ball for the damage. And that should wrap it up. I would Drain Punch, but I still knock them out. And then all I gotta do here is spam Gyro Ball and then Outrage it with Flygon. I guess if they're like sub-roost, they might be able to PowerPoint stall me out of them, which could win them the game. They go for a Nasty Plot, but that's not a game-winning play. Yeah, they have to try to sub here and hope I choke, but they just go for Dark Pulse. I'll bring out Flygon now, so unfortunately Milotic's like the one Pokemon that didn't come out this game, but it is what it is, right? Let's go ahead and wrap it up, and I will be right back. Okay, this one looks really difficult just because the Seismitoad walls my Salazzle pretty much, and Flareon is actually a big threat. I'm pretty sure that thing gets Wild Charge to hit my Milotic, so I have to be careful. I'm going to lead off with my Flygon, anticipating Flareon. They actually lead Obstagoon. It could be Obstruct. Either way, I think I just U-turn here. They're going to defense drop me, and then I think what I do is I bring out my... This is actually really tough as well already, because I don't know what to bring out on this. This is gonna hurt somebody. I don't think there's any way I can risk Conkeldurr here. Could go Pharaoh. If they click Close Combat immediately, that would suck. They click Knock. So they for sure have Close Combat. It's not like I have a switch in anyway. Let's just spike up. As they actually get in the Mandibuzz, so do they Obstruct, Knock Off, Facade, Close Combat, right? Unless you're Bulk Up, like that would be the one thing. I actually don't want to take a knockoff here. And honestly, I kind of don't like my specs on Toxtricity this game. But they click Taunt, interestingly. So now here's the thing. They shouldn't risk Seismitoad here because they will lose to my Salazzle, but they might do it anyway instead of like trying to predict and go Dragapult. Because the Seismitoad is going to take entry hazards, I'm going to go for Overdrive. Yeah, they go Dragapult instead, so I'm glad I made that play. Now, I know for a fact... Okay, they're not Specs, never mind. Specs Draco would kill me, but Leftovers won't. I'm just going to click this again. I'm just going to take the kill here, yeah. I'm going to live that, and they're dead, so... I took a lot of damage on Toxtricity, but getting rid of Dragapult, which was like their best form of speed control, is so good for me. And what I can do here is just hard switch and Conk and throw off a Drain Punch, I think. They don't really have a good response, because I know they're clicking Rocks. So either they give me this, which basically makes them lose to Salazzle, or... Well, it depends. Is the Rotom Scarf or not? I killed that there. How are you even killing me back, dude? Like, what's happening here? What is Flareon's defense like? They bring it out. 60 defense. I think Mach Punch is killing that, but I'm gonna check just in case. It's gonna be like Toxic Orb Guts, right? Let's see. So Flareon without Guts. I'm just gonna assume that doesn't kill me. Mach Punch is doing 63 to 74. It's on Heavy Duty Boots, never mind. I can just Drain Punch. Why is it on Heavy Duty Boots with Protect? Do they like think they're getting Guts anyway? Like, what's happening here? I'm gonna live Flare Blitz, so I'm not too concerned. Right? There's no way they kill me with anything. I know it's strong, but like, it's not boosted by anything at all, so... And Conkeldurr's defense is not that bad. Yeah, I eat that up, and this should just OHKO. Yeah, and they just go ahead and run, because they can't beat my Conk. It's really odd, but I'll be right back. Okay, I have a third game ready here. My opponent has a Conkeldurr, which is definitely an issue. I really need to consider Drain Punch plus Earthquake, since that does really well here. I'm going to lead off with my Flygon, I think, because if they lead Togekiss, I can U-turn into like either Toxtricity or... Yeah, Toxtricity, but if they lead... I guess Toad lead would be kind of bad. Okay, let's lead Pharaoh. Yeah, they lead Toad. So what I can do here is just Power Whip. You never know how bad they are, so let's just go for the safe click early. They get in Corviknight. I think they U-turn, so I'm going to spike up. I guess they could like taunt if they have it. That would be kind of annoying. But would you really allow me a free switch into Toxtricity here? That's the question. Yeah, they go for a U-turn, so I'm able to spike up right now. And they bring in the Conk. Now here's where things start to get kind of problematic. I don't have switch ins to this. I feel like this dies to Drain Punch plus Mach Punch, and it's also kind of a good Pokemon here, so I don't want to risk it. Okay, Milotic, how well do you take? Milotic actually ate that up. Hold up. What? They had Guts, right? Yeah, they had Guts that turn, so I can live anything this turn and Thunder recover up. I stalled that out, and you're taking too much damage, dude. Okay, Milotic is actually a Kelder Wall. Good to know. I didn't think it would actually take it, but it does. Okay, so he just wants its health back, it looks like. Just gonna recover up here. As this comes in, it's gonna click Stealth Rocks, so I think it's time for my turn to pressure. Yeah, let's get in here and click, I'm gonna Drain Punch. So he just went hard Togekiss anyway, okay. No shame in that play, he just clicked it immediately. I'm not getting flinched, like that's not happening, dude. I'm a good player. That did so much, by the way. I think they're like max special attack leftovers. That's gonna get 2-code, I think. Never mind. Well, they can roost it up now, which is really bad. I guess I'll get in Salazzle and try to pressure this Toad. That Togekiss is actually really problematic, I'm realizing. Maybe I should keep my Salazzle in the back and just Boomburst here. The thing is, I'm like so confident they're roosting, it's like, do I not go Salazzle? Like, I have to take the momentum here, I think. Let's go to it. And then I think I just Toxic, because even if they stay in with this, it'll take a Toxic, so that'll be fine. The problem with this is if they go hard Conkeldurr, but I don't think they would. So I get in. They did click U-turn. Yeah, I really wanted to call it, but it's fine. Like, I could have just Boombursted, left this low, and I probably would have been in an amazing spot now, but here we are. Out comes Hydreigon. Conkeldurr checks it, but it doesn't switch in here. Dark Pulse hurts. I think there's Scarf, so I'm gonna go Conk now. Yeah, that looks like Scarf damage. Specs would have done over half, and they haven't shown me like, well, obviously I can't see leftovers, but they're either sub Nasty Plot without coverage for Conkeldurr, like they probably have Nasty Plot, Flashcan, and Dark Pulse, and no Dragon move, or they're like Scarf here. So let's see what they do. I get in Conk on the next Dark Pulse, and I should be able to... I'm going to be a bit aggressive this time. I'm going to Thunder Punch. Yeah, I'm like sick of these flying types trying to come in on me. Togekiss comes in. Yeah, I gotta keep Salazzle in the back to revenge this properly. I think I just go hard Toxtricity again. On the Miss-Air Slash this time. That's actually really nice. I can just Boomburst. Ideally, they're not faster than me. They're not. But Flamethrower did straight up kill. I think I win, because this thing is now really weak for Flygon. And I can just Toxic here on the Toad. Yeah, and start to wear this down. That's so good. That's actually really good. They go for that. They don't even predict too, which just means I can just power up here. Because I can't allow Conk in for free, so let's just get the damage. As Togekiss comes in, it's probably going to try to roost up, so I'll just Gyro Ball. They click Air Slash, interestingly. I think they were hoping I didn't switch, but I don't need this. Okay, let's bring this back in here and just Sludge Wave. I think the Salazzle's going to win the game for me. I get a crit there, so that means I can just kill it this turn. Yeah, this Salazzle's way too good. Now, they could be Scarf Rotom Wash, so I can't ignore that. But I still have Conk if I need it. Yeah, they could easily be Scarf Rotom. I didn't think about that. They get in Hydreigon, though, so this is looking like the Scarfer. Alright, let's get in my Conk. They did have Draco. Okay, good to know. So because they had Draco, I might have still lost then, because they have a way to revenge my Salazzle. I didn't think they would. Yeah, if I can get rid of the Togekiss, maybe Flygon can do it, but there's no easy way to do that. Let's bring this in here and just go right for U-turn. And try to force another kill with Salazzle, but I don't think I can win now. Yeah, because this basically... well, they might not actually risk Togekiss here, because they should know they have to keep it. They might go Rotom instead. Which, honestly, damage on that wouldn't be that bad, because I need that for both Salazzle and Flygon, so... let's see. Also, based off the U-turn damage, I can find out whether they're a Choice Scarf or not, which is helpful. And then I think what I have to try to do is get in Milotic and click Mirror Coat if they are. Well, actually, I probably have to get in Milotic anyway, because... would they be Trick? That would be really bad if they're Trick. Well, what Scarf Rotom doesn't run Trick, right? I guess that's the question. Yeah, I think I lost this one. Like, despite being so far ahead, I needed the Togekiss gone. Had I Thunder Punched it initially as the Togekiss came in, this would be such an easy win, but I didn't. Maybe they just time out, you know, you never know. Just like, don't come back and, you know, give you the points. That would be kind of cool. I think they're coming back. I say coming back, but they're right here. I think they're debating as to whether they want to stay in, but I don't think that matters if they stay in. I'll just U-turn to Milotic and recover it up. Maybe I should put like something on this Flygon to actually hit Togekiss. That might be useful. But yeah, I don't think I can win this because maybe Conk is still too healthy as well. You never know. I need them to like throw the game and give me Togekiss for no reason. Are they really just not going to come back? Come on, dude, you have this game, basically. Just play it out. There you go. So they went Togekiss, so had I actually had coverage for that, I could have won. But at least what I get to do here is bring this in and click Sludge Wave. And we'll find out whether this Rotom washes Scarf right here, which is good to know. And they DC, okay. Well, I don't know if they're coming back or not, but we're already so far into this game, I'm just going to play it out. Let's see. How much would Scarf Rotom actually get 2-hit KO'd by Salazzle? Because if they try to bring it in twice, like once now, once later... if I can get into that situation, that would be great. I forgot they used to run Thunder in Gen 7. It does get 2-hit KO'd. But the thing is, they run a lot more HP in Gen 8 on offensive. Like, offensive Scarf runs like 196. Because they only run speed for, like, Gyarados. And then they run, like, max HP. And then, like, the rest in special attack, right? Well, actually, if that's the case, I just put max HP in there. Where they do live to most of the time. So that's problematic in its own. They did come back. They have to click a move within the next 5 seconds. So I won, but that was kind of anticlimactic. I'm pretty sure I would have just lost that game, so I'll be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. This guy is very weak to Overdrive spam from Toxtricity, so if I can get that in on like Jellicent or Xatu, that would be nice. Now the thing is, isn't Xatu kind of fast, if I remember correctly? 95, that's actually really fast. So maybe Toxtricity doesn't even outspeed that, you never know, but I think the best lead here is my... Salazzle can win, but I need damage on the T-Tar. I'm gonna lead Toxtricity on the Haxorus, which probably has Earthquake, so let's get out of here and go Milotic. And see what exactly they're trying to do. Now, if they're like Swords Dance plus Outrage, I just completely threw this, but they just go for Earthquake, which is what I thought would happen. Here, I think I just want to recover it up. As Jellicent comes in, I could just go hard Toxtricity if I really want to. Like, what's the worst they do to me here? Like Shadow Ball, Nightshade, Taunt. Okay, that's even better. Who's having an Overdrive? Like, I need the damage on T-Tar for my Salazzle, so I'm really happy about this. Does this 2-ko? They are 100% Assault Vest. Okay, let's bring in Conkeldurr then. On the Crunch, Defense drop. It's a bit annoying, but I can Thunder Punch here. I don't think he would stay in. You have Jellicent and Clef. Like, why would you leave in T-Tar? Yeah, they try to get in Jellicent, but I have the Thunder Punch, which is great. And I can just follow it up with Earthquake in case they try to pivot to Clef. I don't think you go Xatu after I just showed you my... Oh, it's faster than me, huh? How fast is Jellicent again? It's funny, I don't know the speed of my mascot. 60, so they have speed on Jellicent, I think. No, it's because Conkeldurr's 45. I don't know why I thought Conkeldurr was 60. Let's bring this in, and I'm just gonna double out into... Nobody really comes in on Xatu, I'm realizing. Let's just Gyro Ball it. Okay, they just click Taunt. So is it Wisping this turn? This is a really annoying Pokemon. Goes for Wisp. So now I get more attacks, which I guess is cool, but I'm a little bit sad about how my Conkeldurr is so low. That was kind of a throw right there. I should have just spammed Thunder Punch. I didn't think that would be slick. I keep on forgetting this thing gets Strength Sap. That's the main thing. I'm always thinking like a recover, like Gen 7, but... Should I just take the damage here and then try to go for Salazzle? Like, is that the game plan? The Haxorus is probably Scarf, maybe, so I can use Ferrothorn against that. Let's click Overdrive. Yeah, that's in range of Salazzle at +2, I think, so that's really good. And I can go Flygon here and just U-turn. Actually, Jellicent is also another problem. I need to Toxic that. Ideally. So Taunt, Strength Up, Will-O-Wisp, Scald, or Nightshade, one of the two. They go hard Obstagoon, which is interesting because it doesn't really... It does force a 50-50 with this. I wonder if Salazzle can kill it. Let's go to you. And figure out what they're going to do. They're probably going to Obstruct this turn, but they would just be taking damage. I don't know if they want to. Okay, they sack it off. Good. I'm glad I didn't try to predict, like, Jellicent or Clef coming in. So this Xatu is still annoying. You know what's actually funny? Scarf Xatu would be the biggest threat here. So they bring in Clef, which I don't have speed for. I don't think I can risk Salazzle coming in on a hard switch either, so I think I just sack this. To the Moonblast to then get in Salazzle. And I'm just going to Sludge Wave here. Took literally nothing. This thing is really fat. I'm going to get in my Pharaoh. Crunch, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Fire Punch. Probably something like that. Would they double here? This is actually a really tough matchup because like I can't get up Hazards, which like their entire team is grounded for. Rock Slide. Okay, it's not over yet. It's definitely not over, but it is unnecessarily difficult. Let's put it like that. Because it's mainly Xatu. Like, Xatu is messing me up. How do I beat you? Okay, I'm gonna go to Pharaoh here. I think they're clicking Taunt or, like, something along the lines of not Will-O-Wisp. They're not gonna let me get up a Hazard. They're gonna Taunt. I'm Power Ripping. Either that or they go hard Xatu. I've only shown Gyro Ball. And yeah, okay, I actually get to attack this, which is really good. No, but I'm not going to 2-hit KO. And they can Wisp into Strength Sap and all that. Yeah, I'll click it again and see what they do. They go for Strength Sap immediately. How much do I do now? Can I crit through this? I'm doing less than half now. That's an issue. Okay, let's get out of here and bring this in. I'm going to Mirror Coat the Hex back to them. I just showed Mirror Coat. No. Okay, now they're not going to click Hex. What are they going to do? Just like spam Will-O-Wisp, I guess? They're spamming Strength Sap. But the thing is I'm faster, so I can recover later. Yeah, let's recover up here. They actually did click Mirror Code. I mean Hex, by the way, which I find interesting. That seems kind of pointless. Click Hex, please. Thank you. And this basically forces them to Strength Sap if they want to get out of here alive. Okay, I think I might have this. Okay, they went Haxorus on the Scald. I'm going to get in Pharaoh, obviously. I know this gets close combat now, but I don't see a better play. Like, I could stay in, too, I guess. But I'm not going to be able to recover up, and I feel like I need to. They go for Earthquake. I don't think they have close combat. Okay, this is my opening. I need to, like, power up this Jellicent. As they go hard to Xatu this time. Okay, do they have Heat Wave? I can't go Salazzle. I don't think I want to go Milotic. I think I just stay in. And try to Gyro Ball it. Okay, if I take a Heat Wave here, at least I can get in. Like, the thing is, switching out doesn't get me anything. I'm gonna just click this. If I kill this, I'm actually gonna be in a really strong position. And you just made my Gyro Ball even stronger, dude. Nightshade. Okay, so they just got the recover with the Jellicent, which is kind of bad. But they can't burn me now. They can Hex here to kill me, I guess, but... I still have speed control for... Haxorus using Flygon. You have Flamethrower for sure. AV T-Tart is going to come back in, and I need to Toxic it this time. Yeah, this T-Tart is getting out of hand. I need to Toxic it. Because my Milotic is so low. Nice. And I think what I have to do here is get in Milotic and try to recover it up. I don't think I can. Okay, let's keep it in the back and go Flygon. And just click U-turn. So if the Scarf is Haxorus, then... Okay, I get in Salazzle here, right? Force in the Haxorus. Yeah. This forces in you. I might be able to Earthquake through if Clefable gets 2-code, but I'm like very unsure whether it does or not. I have to go Milotic here and sack that. Oh, they threw. I think they just threw the game. I'm pretty sure they just threw the game by locking Outrage right there, because now I killed them and doesn't my Salazzle solo these two? Unless Jellicent can recover up on me. They're going for the Clef route though. So if I Nasty Plot up here, can I kill Salazzle? Or do I just Sludge Wave? And not take the hit right now. And then try to Toxic that thing. I think that's the game plan. Let's Sludge Wave here. Let me just make sure Sludge Wave is killing, because if it doesn't, that means that Nasty Plot's always to play. Sludge Wave doesn't kill max HP Clef, meaning there's no way it kills a 196 HP Clef based off that damage. Let's see. Yeah, I need to Nasty Plot. Let's calc Jellicent and see whether it dies to +2. It doesn't die to anything. Thunderbolt hurt. I lost anyway. That hurts. Okay, yeah, I need to crit the Jellicent. Yeah, because none of this kills. Did I got a crit? Did I crit? I did not crit. Alright, Jellicent, you're able to go ahead and do it, which is funny because it's Jellicent. I'll be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. Is this like some sample OU team? Because I feel like I see these 6 in combination so often, but I definitely want to try to Boomburst through. That looks really good. I also want to try to take advantage of Flygon U-turning into my poison types, because they're going to bring in like Clefable on that. Or Toad, which I could just use to get in Conkeldurr, which is just as good, so... Yeah, those are all things I noticed right away. Regarding a lead matchup, though, it's a tough situation. Because I could lead Pharaoh against Toad, that's kind of good. If they lead Conk, I would want to lead off with either my own and go for that, or I lead Milotic and wear it down. Flygon is a good mid-ground lead, but I think I lead off with my... Is there a lead that covers like everything? Not really. They let Conk. I tried to predict the Toad. Okay, this is actually really tough already now. Okay, let's go Milotic. We've seen I can take this on. Drain Punch doesn't do too much. I can just recover up. The problem is this kind of allows them to get into Toad. That's going to do not a lot, and I can just recover spam. Let's click Scald here. I really don't want to Scald them the turn they switch out. Let's click Recover one more time. Like, I know the one time they're gonna the one turn they switch out, I'm gonna click Scald. But yeah, I'm just gonna Scald it. Okay, now they can kill me with a Mach Punch, obviously. So okay, this is actually okay. I think I just sack this off. As they try to Drain Punch again. Yeah, because like Milotic for Conkeldurr is actually not that bad of a trade. I just gotta make sure it doesn't get in on Ferrothorn again. Like, that's the big thing here. So, well, let's bring in my Toxtricity next to Boomburst something. I don't care if it's Excadrill. I don't care if it's Corviknight. Well, actually, I kind of do care if it's Corviknight. Takes 64. Insane damage amount. Moldbreaker Earthquake hurts, but I live it just fine, which is the more important thing. I don't think they're staying in. Like, this thing spams Earthquake with my Milotic dead. Why would you sack it? You have a Corviknight and a Seismitoad and a Clefable. You're switching... Come on, dude. Really? Alright, well, you know what? I don't want that Conkeldurr coming in anymore, so I'm gonna spike up here and then kill this. Okay, not the best, but I really didn't think they would just leave that in when they had so many responses to Flygon. Clef comes in now. I really don't see any value in going hard Toxtricity. I think I sack this off. As they have Fire Blast. That's risky, dude. That's really risky. What if they're psychic? No way. They sack off the conch. Okay. I think I need to try to get rid of the Seismitoad, and I might be able to do this. Out comes you. Actually, I think I need to Boomburst you to get it in range of Salazzle. But if it's Scarf, then that's bad. Do I live Scarf Draco? Because if I do, it might actually be worth it to stay in. If not, I might have to go like Hard Conch or something like that. I guess I can just use the Gen 7 set Toxtricity. I could live Scarf Draco, so that's a roll I could go for. I don't think I can afford to sack my Flygon just yet. Although it doesn't do much against these last guys, it does revenge Hydreigon quite nicely. I'm gonna Boomburst. Can I live? Nah, I fell over. Okay, that's really bad. I can bring this in though, and I think I Thunder Punch here. As Corviknight comes in, I kind of am forced to like attack it again, even though I have to take a Brave Bird. No, I'm not forced to do anything. I can go Salazzle here on the Defog. Okay, so I should have just attacked it then. Let's get that on a timer. Scarf Hydreigon is actually a really big issue. I have to go Hard Conch here. And I feel as though Drain Punch is good, but Earthquake could be the ticket for... Flygon can't win with the Corviknight alive. Okay, I clicked Drain Punch in the correct turn, which is good. Then they sack off Corviknight, which is also good. I think I need this. I think I have to go hard Salazzle here on the Moonblast and just Sludge Wave on the Hydreigon. I need all my Pokemon, so I think I just have to make the obvious switch over and over again. They miss a Draco there, which is actually kind of good. Do I live that? Because if I do, I can safely Drain Punch. 71 to 84. I'm at 82. They're throwing Toad out, which means I could potentially win with Salazzle. Okay, I let them hit me there, which is not that big of a deal. I don't think it'll make any difference at all. Now I sack off Flygon. Get in Salazzle. I have to try to Sludge Wave again. And now the game is over. Okay. I think they should have tried to pivot out there. That was a really weird turn, but I think the Draco miss obviously won me the game here. Yeah, let's bring this in and Mach Punch her out. Unless they're Choppleberry, which they're not, so I'll be right back. So my next opponent's team here is actually really cool. They have Lucario as well as Bisharp. Bisharp I definitely want to watch out for, but I have Mach Punch to revenge both of those two steel types, so that's really good for me. I don't want to give Mew a good lead matchup. I think Flygon U-turn into like Milotic doesn't sound that bad. Because it's probably like lead me with explosion spikes sort of thing, looking at how offensive their team is. I definitely want to keep Flygon around. So yeah, I think what I do here is I U-turn. I actually don't think they have a fire move, so I'm going to go Ferrothorn on the rocks. And get up. Well, they might taunt here, so I'm going to Gyro Ball. Yeah. And now what I can do is probably just follow it up with another Gyro Ball. So I kill Mew, they get up quite a lot of hazards. Lucario can come in here. My best play is probably Hard Milotic, as they just click CC and it does way too much damage. Jeez, I'm dead here, right? That is insanely strong. I'm gonna Earthquake. Yeah, everybody was hard Dragapult tonight. It really annoys me every time they do. This is probably Dragon Net, so I'm gonna go to Ferrothorn. Is it Sub Wisp or Sub DD? I think it's Sub DD. They just hard switch in Lucario, so that takes a lot. The thing is, I don't really defensively deal with Lucario at all. So that's making this a bit tough on me here. Especially if they have extreme speed, that would be even worse. I'm gonna hard switch this in. I don't think they're extreme speed, I think they're Bullet Punch. You're Bullet Punch, right? You're not extreme speed. They get in Dragapult. I mean, it's still in my best interest to keep Salazzle, so let's go to this on the darts. And now they really can't hard switch in Lucario because we saw that it dies. Should I get up a spike while we're here? No, I should just Gyro Ball. on the Bisharp, so this doesn't actually hit me very hard. I can Leech Seed. Do you have, like, low kick? Now I'm confused. Like, what do you have? Throat Chop, and I kill you. Okay, that's good. I'm not, like, scared of Gyarados, but I feel like I should be more than I am. They bring in Lucario. I'll sack this off. To that. Let's go Salazzle here. And just click Sludge Wave. No, Flamethrower. It's not Sludge Wave. Yeah, they were Bullet Punch. I figured they might have that for fairies, just because, like, their team is kind of fairy weak. Not really, though. They have Bisharp, Toxtricity, but I guess, like, Dragapult appreciates those being gone. Now, here's the thing. I basically lose a Mon to this, so let's just sack this off. They actually Phantom Force just to try to get more recovery, I guess. Let's bring you out. I think I just lock Outrage and go for odds now, right? Like, that's the one way I prevent Gyarados from winning, so let's try it. I think, yeah, this will easily die to 2, obviously. I don't think Conk will die to the Dragapult. Let's see what this has. They click Waterfall. I think I have a guaranteed win. What I do here is I go hard Toxtricity, force them to kill me, then bring out back Flygon and Outrage twice. Yep. That looks guaranteed here. And they can't pivot out on this, so yeah, that's going to be the game. Because there's no way I can get confused by one turn Outrage, and then Dragapult will die as well right here, so I will be right back. Okay, this will be our final game right here. Let's see what we can do right now. I definitely want to try and break through using probably Toxtricity is what I'm thinking. Looks really good here, except for Pharaoh. Flygon could be an endgame I go for. Actually, Flygon is a good lead here on the Cinderace. I'm just gonna Earthquake first. I don't know what their, like, thought process is, but if I kill this right away, that's really nice. They should go like Pharaoh or Clef, but yeah, just like that. I don't know why people make plays like that, but Hydreigon comes in. Do they have a fire move? Because I kind of like my Pharaoh here. Substitute. I think they're Sub Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon. There's a Nasty Plot. Just gonna spam Gyro Ball. Just don't flinch me and we'll be okay here. Like, thank you. I get a ton of damage on Hydreigon, which is actually really good. Well, let's see what they do now. Because they could pivot out into, like, Galarian Corsola. My play is obviously Gyro Ball, because there's no way I can afford them to substitute. And now what I can do is easily try to win with Salazzle, right? Now, regarding revenging this, I think Flygon U-turn should do 40, but no point in risking it not. Yeah, 43 to 51, okay. Let's go for that route. And click a U-turn. They're just sacking Pokemon, like, you have good switch-ins to this thing and you're just sacking things off. It's kind of confusing. I think I go Toxtricity to force another Pharaoh or Dracovish. Who's faster? So I think I'm 73 and Dracovish is 75 if I remember correctly, or I'm 74. I'm 75 as well, so Dracovish 75. Now the thing is, he's probably Choice Scarf, so I'm going to go Milotic here. He is Choice Scarf. And now I have Marvel Scale, so this is going to do even less. Let's recover up on the Pharaoh, and I think I just go hard Conk. Or hard Salazzle. I like Conk better. On the easy Leech Seed dodge. Like, the thing is, I'm just not predicting because this guy doesn't seem to care. I'm gonna go Toxtricity here on the Hex. And just click Overdrive. I do a lot, and I just gotta keep this low for my Conk. So let's click Overdrive again. I can just click it again here. I'm getting this roll. Yeah. Dracovish, we already seen this can take it on. Okay, should I try to wrap it up now? Power Whips. I didn't think that I would actually kill this, so yeah, Earthquake was the better play. because now I can just click it again and kill it. I couldn't let it strength sap because that could actually lose me the game. Dracovish comes in. Now I think all I have to do is Mach Punch this. Actually, let's just play it super safe and not choke the game. So I think I just sack off my Toxtricity. Well, actually, probably Mach Punch is the safer way to go about this. I let them kill me, then I get in Flygon and Outrage. You know, that's actually a really bad idea. Yeah, they could win if I just sack this off. Let's go Milotic. It looks like I get 2-hit KO'd, which is a bit unfortunate here. I will try to recover up, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, so there's that. Now what's going to happen is I bring out Flygon. I might actually lose. I'm going to Earthquake here. I gotta hope they don't double around. Actually, no, I don't think I can lose, because all I gotta do is spam Earthquake, then get in Conkeldurr, right? Let's go to this. They did make a double out, but I don't think it makes any difference. Let's bring this in again. I could Outrage. If I the thing is, if I get too much damage on this, they just lose to Conk anyway. I'm gonna Outrage. This is actually really tough. I didn't think this would be such a hard endgame. That does 48. They're obviously not going to keep it in. They did. Okay, that's really weird. Just gonna Sludge Wave. As I get a crit, but I think the damage would have been enough. So that'll wrap up the game because Conk. Okay, that was actually really scary. I didn't think it would be that hard, but it was. Yeah, even if I go down here, then I have Flygon. Okay, phew. Scarf Dracovish, man. Yeah, I should have just knocked attacked Milotic then and just kept that healthy to recover. That was the misplay there. But luckily I was able to outplay, so that'll wrap it up here. Let's see, I Mach Punch. They can't switch out. They can't do anything, yeah. I don't know why they're delaying this. So that's going to be the game. I did hope y'all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.